Chapter 7 The Aware. With name of the God, the Almighty, the Merciful. Alif Lam Mim Sad. A book sent down to you, so not it be in your chest problem from it, to your warning with it, and reminder to the believers. Follow what sent down to you from your Lord, and don't you follow from other than Him protectors. Little what you remember. And how many from cities we destroyed them, but came to them our war nightly, or they unmindful. But not was their calling, behold, came to them our war, except that they said, surely we were wrongdoers. But to our surely questioning those sent to them, and to our surely questioning the messengers. But to our surely explaining over them with knowledge, and not we are absent. And the balance during that day, the truth, but one, heavy his balance. But those, they the prosperous. And one, light his balance. But those who lose their souls with what they are, with our signs, their wronging. And already we established you in the earth, and we made to you in her subsistence. Little what you thank. And already we created you, then we designed you, then we said to the angels, prostrate to Adam. So they prostrated, except Iblis, not he was from the prostrated. He said, what stops you? Surely not you prostrate. Behold, I order you. He said, I better from him. You created me from fire, and you created him from sulfur. He said, but get down from her, but not it is to you that you be arrogant in her, but get out, surely you from the lowly. He said, give me sight to a day they brought out. He said, surely you from the lookers. He said, but with what you made me transgress, to my surely sitting to them, your highway, the constant. Then to my surely coming to them, from in front of them, and from behind them, and over their rights, and over their lefts, and not will you find most of them thankful. He said, get out from her, blamed, rejected, to those who follow you from them, to my surely filling hell from you altogether. And O Adam, establish you and your spouse the garden, but eat both from where you both wish, and don't you both near this, the tree, but you both will be from the wrongdoers. But whispered to them both the Satan, to his opening to them both, what covered over them both, from both their evils. And he said, not stops you both, Lord of you both, over this, the tree, except that you both be two angels, or you both be from the perpetually living. And promise them both, surely I to you both, to be from the sincere. So made them both fall with deception. But when both tasted the tree, opened to them both their evils, and both passed, they both covering over them both from leaves of the garden, and called them both Lord of them both. Did not I stop you both over this to you both, the tree? And I said to you both, surely the Satan, to you both an enemy clear. They both said, our Lord, we wronged our souls, and if not you forgive to us, and you mercy us, to our surely being from the losers. He said, get down, some of you to others, enemies, and to you in the earth a place and sustenance to a while. He said, in her you will live, and in her you will die, and from her you will be taken out. O sons of Adam, have we sent down over you clothing? It covers your evils, and adornment, and clothing of the piety, that better, that from signs of the God, maybe they surely remember. O sons of Adam, not he surely try you, the Satan, like what took out your two parents from the garden. He snatched over them both, clothing of them both, to his showing them both, evils of them both. Surely he sees you, he and his tribe, from where not you see them. Surely we make the Satans protectors to those not they believe. And when they do lewdness, they say, we found over her our fathers, and the God commands us with her. Say, surely the God, not he commands with the lewdnesses. Are you saying over the God what not you know? Say, commands my Lord with the justice, and make constant your faces within all mosques, and call him, exclusively to him the way. Like what you initiated, you will return. A group guided, and a group true over them the astrayness. Surely they take the Satans, protectors from other than the God, and they think surely they guided. O sons of Adam, take your beauty within all mosques, and eat and drink, and don't you trespass. Surely not he loves the trespassers. Say, one who disallows beauty of the God, which brought out to his servants, and the good from the sustenance. Say, here to those who believe in the life of the world, exclusively day of the standing. Like that we explain the signs to people, they knowing. Say, surely what disallows my Lord, the lewdnesses, what apparent from them, and what hidden, and the evil, and the transgression without the truth. and that you partner with the God, what not he sends down with it authority, and that you say over the God what not you know, and to all people a term, but when comes their term, not will he delay hour, and not will he bring her forward. O sons of Adam, of what they surely come to you, messengers from you, they explaining over you my signs, but one pious and rights, but no fear over them, and not they grieve. And those who falsify with our signs, and they arrogant over them, they companions of the fire, they in her living perpetually. But who wrongs more from one who invents over the God falsehood, or falsifies with his signs? Those he will apportion them their portion from the book, till when come to them our messengers, they taking them away, they will say, where what you were, you calling from other than the God? They will say, astray over us, and they will witness over their souls, surely they are rejectors. He will say, enter in people, have passed from before you, from the demons and the men, in the fire. All of what enter a people, she curses her sister, till when they covered in her altogether, they say, later of them to first of them, our Lord, these made us astray, but bring them punishment added from the fire. He will say, to all added, and but not you knew. And they will say, first of them to later of them. So what is to you over us from grace, but taste the punishment with what you were, you earning. Surely those who falsify with our signs, and they arrogant over them, not will be open to them doors of the heaven, and not will they enter the garden, till he merges the camel in eye of the needle. And like that we repay the sinners. To them from hell a cradle, and from above them covering, and like that we repay the wrongdoers. And those who believe and do the righteousness, not we burden a soul except her amplitude. They companions of the garden, they in her living perpetually. And we will snatch what in their chests from grudges, flowing from beneath them the rivers, and they will say, the praise to God, the one who guided us to this, and not we were, to our being guided, if not that guided us, the God. Already came messengers of our Lord with the truth, and will be called that, this to you, the garden, I inherit you her, with what you were, you doing. And will call companions of the garden, companions of the fire, that, have we found what promised us our Lord true? But have you found what promised your Lord true? They will say, yes, but will call a caller between them, that, curse of the God over the wrongdoers. Those, they stopped over path of the God, and they sought to her crookedness, and they with the hereafter rejected, and between them both a barrier, and over the awareness, walkers, they recognizing all with their marks, and they will call companions of the garden that peace over you, not they entered her, and they tranquil. And when turn their sights, direction of companions of the fire, they will say, Our Lord, don't you make us with the people, the wrongdoers, and will call companions, the aware, walkers, they recognizing them with their marks. They will say, not self-sufficient over you, your gathering, and what you were, you arrogant. Are these those you swore, not he will apportion them, the God, with mercy, be entering the garden, no fear over you, and not you will, you grieve, and will call companions of the fire, companions of the garden, that send over us from the fluid, or from what sustains you, the God. They will say, surely the God forbids them both over the rejectors. Those who took their way, frivolity and play, and deceive them the life of the world. But the day we forget them, like what they forgot, meeting of their day, this, and what they were, with our signs, they contending. And already we come to them with a book, we explain it over knowledge, guidance and mercy to people, they believing. Are they looking? Accept its explanation. A day it comes, its explanation. They will say, those who forgot it from before, had come messengers of our Lord with the truth, but are to us from intercessors, but they intercede to us, or we be returned, so we do other than what we doing. Have they lost their souls, and astray over them, what they inventing? Surely your Lord, the God, the one who created the heavens and the earths in 6 days, then sat over the throne. He covers the night, the day, he seeks it swiftly, and the suns and the moons and the stars, they sent out with his command. Is not to him the creation and the command? Blessed the God, Lord of the knowing. Call your Lord humbly and fearfully. Surely not he loves the transgressors. And don't you war in the earth after her writing, and call him afraid and tranquil. Surely mercy of the God, close from the beneficent. And he the one, he sends the winds, information in front of his mercy, till when comes together a cloud heavy, our slaking it, to land dead. But we send down with it the fluid, but we take out with it from all the fruits. Like that we will take out the dead. Maybe you remember. And the land, the good, it brings out its growth with will of its Lord. And the one wicked, not it brings out except loss. Like that we turn the signs to people, they thankful. Already we sent Noah to his people, but he said, O my people, serve the God, not to you from God other than him. Surely I fear over you punishment of a day great. Said the chiefs from his people, surely we, to our seeing you in a strainous clear. He said, O my people, not with me a strainess, and but surely I, messenger from Lord of the knowing. I deliver you messages of my Lord, and I sincere to you, and I know from the God what not you know. Or you wonder that comes to you reminder from your Lord over a man from you, to his warning you, and to your fearing, and maybe you be mercied. But they falsified him, so we saved him and those with him in the ships. And we drowned those who falsified with our signs. Surely they were people blind. And to Ad, their brother Hud, he said, O my people, serve the God, not to you from God other than him. Will but not you fear? Said the chiefs, those who rejected from his people, surely we, to our seeing you in foolishness, and surely we, to our thinking you from the falsifiers. He said, O my people, not with me foolishness, and but surely I, messenger from Lord of the knowing. I deliver you messages of my Lord, and I to you sincere, secure. Or you wonder that comes to you reminder from your Lord over a man from you, to his warning you. And remember, behold, you made caliphs from after people of Noah, and you added in the creation extension. So remember favors of the God, maybe you prosper. They said, have you come to us, to our serving the God, one of him, and our leaving? What are they serving? Our fathers. But bring us with what you promise us, if you be from the truthful. He said, has occurred over you from your Lord abomination and anger. Are you surely disputing me in names? You name them, you and your fathers. Not sends down the God with them from authority. So be waiting, surely I with you from the waiting. But we saved him and those with him with mercy from us, and we cut backs of those who falsified with our signs, and not they were believers. And to Thamud, their brother Saleh, he said, O my people, serve the God, not to you from God other than him. Has come to you clarity from your Lord, this Nakata of the God, to you assign. But leave her, she eating in earth of the God, and don't you touch her with evil, but it will grab you, punishment grievous. And remember, behold, you made caliphs from after Ad, and you established in the earth. You take from her laws, forts, and you carve the mountains, homes. But remember favors of the God, and don't you come out in the earth warring. Said the chiefs, those arrogant from his people, to those weak, to those who believed from them. Do you know, surely Saleh was sent from his Lord? They said, surely we, with what's sent with it, believers. Said those arrogant, surely we, with what you believe with it, rejectors. So they cut the Nakata and disobeyed over command of their Lord, and they said, O Saleh, bring us with what you promise us, if you be from the messengers. But grabbed them the hitting, but they became, in their homes, vanquished. So turned away over them, and he said, O my people, already I delivered you messages of my Lord, and I sincere to you, and but not you love the sincere. And Lot, behold, he said to his people, are you bringing the lewdness? Not overtook you with her from anyone from the knowing. Surely you, to your bringing the men desires from other than the women, but you are people trespassing. And not was answer of his people, except that they said, take them out from your city, surely they men, they purifying. So we saved him and his keepers, except his woman, she was from the covered. And we reigned over them rain, but look, how was end of the sinners. And to Tiberius, their brother Shuaib, he said, O my people, serve the God, not to you from God other than him. Has come to you clarity from your Lord, so complete the weight and the balance, and don't you short the mankind their things, and don't you war in the earth after her writing. That to you better to you, if you be believers. And don't you sit with every highway, you promising, and you stopping over path of the God, one who believes with him, and you seeking to her crookedness. And remember, behold, you were few, but made you many, and look how was end of the warring. And if is a party from you believing with what I sent with it, and a party not they believing, but wait till he commands, the God between us, and he better of the judges. Said the chiefs, those arrogant from his people, to our surely taking you out, O Shuaib, and those who believe with you from our city, or to your surely returning in our nation. He said, even if we are haters, had we invented over the God falsehood, if we return in your nation after, behold, saved us the God from her. And not it is to us that we return in her, except that he wishes, the God, our Lord, encompasses our Lord everything knowledge. Over the God we trust, our Lord, open between us and between our people with the truth, and you better of the openers. And said the chiefs, those who rejected from his people, if you follow Shoaib, surely you then to be losers. But grabbed them the hitting, but they became, in their homes, vanquished. Those who falsified Shoaib, like that not they self-sufficient in them. Those who falsified Shoaib, they the losers. So turned away over them, and he said, O my people, already I delivered you messages of my Lord, and I sincere to you. But how can I lose hope over people rejecting? And not we sent in a city from prophet, except we grabbed her keepers with the wars and the bad times. Maybe they surely humble. Then we changed place of the evil, the good, till they passed over, and they said, has touched our fathers, the bad times and the good times. But we grabbed them suddenly, and not they perceived. And if surely keepers of the cities, they believed and they feared, to our opening over them, blessings from the heaven and the earth. And but they falsified, so we grabbed them with what they earning. Are but secure keepers of the city, that it comes to them our war nightly, and they sleeping. Or are secure keepers of the cities, that it comes to them our war daily, and they playing. Are but they secure of plot of the God, but not they secure of plot of the God, except the people, the losers. Or not it guides to those, they inherit the earth from after her keepers, that if we wish, we will come to them with their crimes, and we shut over their hearts, so not they listen. These, the cities, we explain over you from their news, and already came to them their messengers with the clarities. But not they were to their believing with what they falsified from before. Like that he shuts, the God, over hearts of the rejectors. And not we found to most of them from promise, and if we found most of them to be rebellious, then we brought out from after them Moses with our signs to Pharaoh and his chiefs, but they wronged with them. But look how was end of the warring. And said Moses, O Pharaoh, surely I messenger from Lord of the knowing. Surely true over that not I say, over the God except the truth. Have I come to you with clarity from your Lord, so send with me, sons of Israel. He said, if you be, you coming with signs, but come with them, if you be from the truthful. So threw his staff, but when here a serpent clear, and took out his hand, but when here, bright to the lookers. Said the chiefs from people of Pharaoh, surely this to be a magician knowledgeable. He wants that he take you out from your earth, but what you command? They said, return him and his brother, and send in the cities gathering. They bring to you with every magician knowledgeable. And were brought the magicians, Pharaoh. They said, surely to us to be reward, if we are, we the victorious. He said, yes, and surely you to be from the close ones. They said, O Moses, of what that you throw, and of what that we be, we the throwers. He said, throw. But when they threw, they mystified eyes of the mankind, and they made them revere, and they came with magic great. And we inspired to Moses that, throw your staff, but when here ate what they deluded. So occurred the truth, and wronged what they doing. But they were overcome right there, and they returned lowly, and through the magicians prostrating, they said, we believe with Lord of the knowing, Lord of Moses and Aaron. Said Pharaoh, do you believe with him before that I call to you? Surely this to be a plot, you plot it in the city, to your taking out from her keepers, but soon you will know, to my surely cutting your hands and your feet from opposites, then to my surely crucifying you altogether. They said, surely we to our Lord returning, and not you turn away from us, except that we believe with signs of our Lord when come to us. Our Lord, spread over us patience, and take us away, Muslims. And said the chiefs from people of Pharaoh, are you leaving Moses and his people to their warring in the earth, and they leave you and your gods? He said, soon we will kill their sons, and we will let live their women, and surely we above them irresistible. Said Moses to his people, ask with the God, and wait. Surely the earth to God, he inherits her one he wishes from his servants, and the end to the pious. They said, we hurting from before that you came to us, and from after what you came to us. He said, maybe your Lord, that he destroys your enemies, and he follows you in the earth, but he sees how you do. And already we grabbed family of Pharaoh with the years, and shortage from the fruits. Maybe they surely remember. But when came to them the good, they said to us this, and if she came to them evil, they flew with Moses and those with him. Is not surely what they're flying with the God and but surely most of them not they know. And they said, Come, you bring us with it, from signs, to your mystifying us with them, but not we to you with belief. So we sent over them the storm, and the locusts, and the lice, and the frogs, and the blood, signs explained. But they arrogant, and they were people sinning. And when occurred over them the destruction, they said, O Moses, call to us your Lord, with what promise with you, if you cleanse over us the destruction, to our surely believing to you, and to our surely sending with you, sons of Israel. But when we cleansed over them the destruction to a term, they reaching it, when they broke. So we avenged from them, but we drowned them in the water. With surety they falsified with our signs, and they were over them oblivious. And we inherited the people, those they weak, risings of the earth, and her settings, which we blessed in her, and completed word of your Lord, the good, over sons of Israel, with what they waited. And we destroyed what were they manufacturing, Pharaoh and his people, and not they enthroned. And we moved with sons of Israel the sea, but they came over a people, they walking around over idols to them. They said, O Moses, make to us God, like what to them gods. He said, Surely you people, you ignorant, surely these destroyed what they in it, and wrong what they doing. He said, Is other than the God you seek God, and he graces you over the knowing. And behold, we saved you from family of Pharaoh. They established to you evil, the punishment. They killed your sons, and they let live your women. And in that to you, trial from your Lord, great. And we promised Moses 30 nights, and we completed them with 10. So completed meeting of his Lord, 40 nights. And said Moses to his brother Aaron, Follow me in my people, and write, and don't you follow path of the warring. And when came Moses to our meeting, and spoke to him, his Lord, he said, Lord, show me, I will look to you. He said, Not can you see me, and but look to the mountain. But if stands its place, but soon you will see me. But when gloried his Lord to the mountain, made it dust, and fell Moses struck. But when cleared, he said, Glory you, I turn to you, and I first of the believers. He said, O Moses, surely I choose you over the mankind, with my messages, and with my speech. But grab what I bring you, and be from the thankful. And we wrote to him in the tablets from everything, instruction and explanation to everything. So grab them with force and command your people. They grab with good of them. Soon I will show you, home of the rebellious. Soon will turn away over my signs those, they arrogant in the earth, without the truth. And if they see all signs, not will they believe with them. And if they see path, the conscientious, not will they take it a path. And if they see path of the transgression, they will take it a path. That with surety they falsify with our signs, and they are over them oblivious. And those who falsify with our signs and meeting of the hereafter shut their deeds. Are they repaid, except what they doing? And took people of Moses from after him, from their ornaments, a calf, body to it, load. Did not they see? Surely not it spoke to them, and not it guided them a path. They took it, and they were wrongdoers. And when fell in their hands, and they saw, surely they had strayed, they said, if not he mercies us, our Lord, and he forgives to us, to our surely being from the losers. And when returned Moses to his people, angry, irritated, he said, evil what you followed me from after me. Are you hastening command of your Lord? And threw the tablets, and grabbed with hair his brother, he dragging him to himself. He said, son of mother, surely the people weakened me, and they surely kill me. So don't you mix with me, the enemies, and don't you make me with the people, the wrongdoing. He said, Lord, forgive to me and to my brother, and admit us in your mercy, and you more merciful of the merciful. Surely those who took the calf, soon it will be apportioned them anger from their Lord, and ignominy in the life of the world, and like that we repay the inventors. And those who do the evils, then they turn from after them, and they believe, surely your Lord from after them, to be forgiving, merciful. And when calmed over Moses the anger, took the tablets, and in them we wrote guidance and mercy to those they to their Lord they revere. And elected Moses his people 70 men to our meeting. But when grabbed them the hitting, he said, Lord, if you wished, you could destroy them from before and to me. Are you destroying us with what did the fools from us? If here accept your trial, you make us stray with it one you wish, and you guide one you wish. You our inheritor, so forgive to us and mercy us, and you better of the forgivers. And write to us in this the world good, and in the hereafter surely we guided to you. He said, my punishment I send with it one I wish, and my mercy encompasses everything. But soon I will write her to those they fear, and they bring the purity, and those they with our signs they believe. Those they will follow the messenger, the prophet, the illiterate, the one they will find him written with them in the Torah and the Injil. He will command them with the goodness, and he will stop them over the weirdness, and he will allow to them the good, and he will forbid over them the wickednesses, and he will lower over them their strictness and the binds which they are over them. So those who believe with him, and they honor him, and they help him, and they follow the light which sent down with him, those, they the prosperous. Say, O you, the mankind, surely I, messenger of the God, to you altogether, the one, to him kingship of the heavens and the earths, no God except he. He gives life, and he gives death. So believe with the God and his messenger, the prophet, the illiterate, the one. He believes with the God and his words, and follow him. Maybe you be guided. And from people of Moses, people, they guided with the truth, and with it they equal. And we cut them 12 tribes, leaders, and we inspired to Moses. Behold, he asked to slake his people, that strike with your staff the rock, but flowed from it 12 springs. Had knowledge all men their drink, and we shaded over them the clouds, and we sent down over them the manna and the salva. Eat from good of what we sustain you, and not we wronged, and but they were, their souls, their wronging. And behold, said to them, establish this, the city, and eat from her where you wish, and be saying, straightness, and enter the door prostrating. We will forgive to you your faults. Soon we will add the beneficent. But changed those who wronged from them, saying other than what said to them. So we sent over them destruction from the heaven with what they were, their wronging. And asked them over the city which was presenting the sea. Behold, they transgressed in the Sabbath. Behold, came to them their fish, a day they Sabbathed rightly, and a day not they Sabbathed, not came to them. Like that we tried them with what they were, they rebelling. And behold, they said, people from them, why you instruct people, the God will destroy them, or punish them, punishment severe. They said, excuses to your Lord, and maybe they fear. But when they forgot what they were reminded with it, we saved those they stopped over the evil, and we grabbed those who wronged with punishment evil with what they were, they rebelling. So when they disobeyed, over what they stopped over it. We said to them, be apes despised. And behold, called your Lord, to their surely being brought out over them to day of the standing, those they will establish them evil, the punishment, surely your Lord to be swift, the end, and surely he to be forgiving, merciful. And we cut them in the earth, leaders, from them the righteous, and from them other than that. And we tried them with the good and the evils. Maybe they return. But followed from after them, following, they inherited the book. They took turning, this the closer, and they said, soon he will forgive to us. And if it came to them, turning example of it, they took it. Did not he take over them, promise of the book, that not will they say over the God, except the truth, and they will study what in it, and the home of the hereafter, better to those they fear. Will but not you understand? And those they hold with the book, and they make constant the prayer. Surely we, not we lower, reward of the righteous. And behold, we took out the mount above them, like surely it a shade. And they thought, surely it happening with them. Grab what we bring you with force, and remember what in it. Maybe you fear. And behold, took your Lord from sons of Adam, from their backs, their progeny, and made them witness over their souls. Am not I with your lordship? They said, but surely we witness that you be saying, day of the standing, surely we were over this oblivious. Or you be saying, surely what partnered our fathers from before, and we were progeny from after them. Are but you destroying us with what did the wrongdoers? And like that we explain the signs, and maybe they return. And read over them news of the one we brought him our signs, but cancelled from them. But he followed the Satan, but was from the transgressors. And if we wished to our making him aware with them, and but surely he perpetuated to the earth, and followed his thoughts. But his example, like example of the dog, if you load over it, it wags, or you leave it, it wags. That example of the people, those who falsify with our signs. So explain the explanation. Maybe they think. Evil example of the people, those who falsify with our signs, and their souls, they wronging. One, he guides, the God, but he the guided, and one, he makes astray, but those, they the losers. And already we spread to hell many from the demons and the men, to them hearts, not they comprehend with them, and to them eyes, not they see with them, and to them ears, not they listen with them. They like the animals, but they more astray. Those, they the oblivious. And to God the names, the good, but call him with them, and leave those they throw in his names. Soon he will repay what they doing. And from those we create people, they guiding with the truth, and with it they equal. And those who falsify with our signs, soon we will come to them, from where not they know. And I delay to them, surely my plan unbreakable. Or not they think, not with their companion from demon, if he accept a warner clear. Or not they look in kingship of the heavens and the earths, and what creates the God from a thing, and that may be that it be already close their term, but with which story after it will they believe? One, he makes astray the God, but no guide to him, and he leaves them in their transgression, they wandering. They ask you over the hour, when her fixing? Say, surely what her knowledge with my Lord. Not will it glory her to her occurring, except he, heavy in the heavens and the earths. Not will she come to you, except suddenly. They ask you, like surely you, heavy over her. Say, surely what her knowledge with the God, and but surely most of the mankind, not they know. Say, not I control to my soul benefit and not bad, except what wishes the God. And if I were, I knower of the unseen, to my making excess from the good, and not touch me the evil. If I accept warner and informer to people, they believing. He the one who created you from soul one, and made from her her spouse, to his calmness to her. But when covers her, she carrying lightly, but she passes with it. But when she heavy, they call the God, Lord of them both. If you bring us righteous to our surely being from the thankful. But when brought them both righteous, they both make to it partnership in what brought them both. But high the God over what they partner. Are they partnering what not it creates a thing, and they created, and not they capable to them help, and not themselves they help. And if you call them to the guidance, not will they follow you, equal over you, if you call them, or you silent. Surely those you call from other than the God, servants, your example, so call them, but let them answer to you, if you be truthful. Are to them feet, they walking with them, or to them hands, they grasping with them, or to them eyes, they seeing with them, or to them ears, they listening with them. Say, call your partners, then plan me, but not will you be looking. Absolutely surely my protector, the God, the one who sends down the book, and He turns the righteous. And those you call from other than Him, not they capable of helping you, and not themselves they help. And if you call them to the guidance, not will they listen, and you will see them, they looking to you, and they, not they see. Take the passing over, and come on with the awareness, and turn away over the ignorant. And of what it surely blurs you from the Satan, blurring, but ask permission with the God, surely He listens, knowledgeable. Surely those who fear, when touches them party from the Satan, they remember, but when they made to see, and their brothers, they add them in the transgression, then not they lessen. And when not you bring them with signs, they say, why not you choose them? Say, surely what I follow, what it inspired to me from my Lord, this, sight from your Lord, and guidance and mercy to people, they believing. And when read the Quran, but listen to it, and be quiet, maybe you be mercied. And remember your Lord in your soul, humbly and fearfully, and other than the openness from the saying, with the mornings and the evenings, and don't you be from the oblivious. Surely those with your Lord, not they arrogant over His servitude, and they glorify Him, and to Him they prostrate.